Second, English is not any foreign language to us anymore. We can agree with that because we are surrounded with English language communication. You
Mm.
see messages on your phone, you watch TV, you watch, OTT platform, you hear, you listen to audios, or when you go out in the markets, you read the signboards or flex boards, right? Everything is written in English. Can't afford money. They think, yeah, I want to spend small amount. Please invest it. Learn it from the right person who can guide you really well because English language is a must known language. You just can't run away with it.
Then people start overthinking about maybe procrastination, that I'm not able to do the process which teachers have been telling, that think in English. It's not happening with me because one video I have uploaded on my channel, and she is a very good speaker, and she
Hmm.
said that, ma'am, I cannot think in English because I
Hmm.
speak Telugu and
Hmm.
only English. So I did not think in English. I started speaking and that worked for her. So again, different people, different
Yeah.
strategies. I know that overthinking is not good for mental health, for physical
Yeah.
health, for good relationship, for many things. For many things. It shows on your face. Face is the
Hmm.
index of mind.
So she said, just surrender to him, talk to him, and he will guide you. So, my second point right now for all of you, it may sound different because we always talk about English learning and all of that. No, guys, you have money with you, you have money in your pocket. People will automatically respect you. पैसा बोलता है.
Okay, Surbhi, good afternoon. Tell me, how have you been? Long time no see.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I have been quite okay, and now I'm doing really well. Actually, my health was not up to the mark. I was having some cough issues, and when I am hit with cough, it takes like 1 month to recover. So yes, it was taking long time, and as this, there
Yes.
were many things going on. So yeah, and finally, if you notice, I have been active now. I'm active on my channel as well. So with God's grace, with your blessing. So yes, I'm here now.
Great, great. But I always love to share the screen with Surbhi. And whenever I
Wow.
find you
Good.
in front of me, I feel
Yeah.
like, okay, now anything we can talk. I don't feel like something related to English or anything we can discuss. But yes, of course, we are not going to discuss anything. Of course, our learners have many doubts, many questions, and especially the more than everything self-doubt. So we are going to
Ah,
discuss something related to our students' questions. And you are the
sure.
best person. I feel that nobody else can describe better than you.
Oh,
Because
thank you
one,
so much if you say that.
no, because one who has been into this profession
Yes.
would have faced those challenges, those kind
Yes.
of questions, and
Yes.
then how you might have reacted or performed at that time, so that you can share here, which can be very helpful for the learners, those who are going to watch this
Sure, ma'am.
video.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't have many questions. I just have to discuss about one
Mm.
simple question. So, Surbhi, as you are on my channel after many moons, so those who are going to watch this video maybe for the first time, if you just briefly introduce yourself for the audience, even I have forgotten many things about you. So,
Yes,
please.
sure, ma'am. And hello, dear audience. I'm Surbhi Goyal. I'm a founder of Learning with Surbhi Online Institute, as well as I have a channel, Easy Learning with Surbhi. So I help people express themselves, communicate in English language fluently and confidently. And I started my solo entrepreneurship journey almost like 3 to 4 years ago. But I have been into teaching and training for the last 12 years now, and this journey is on. And I just want to add here something, ma'am, that no, but well, meanwhile, when you upload, that time will be gone. But I give like online sessions, so if anyone interested, they can join. Thank you. That's about me.
Great, great, great. Nice to even know about that. Yes, you have again started up like you. I watched
Yeah.
your channel once, and for one past 1 month you haven't uploaded something, or
Ma'am, 2 months. It
two
was
months, no?
actually,
Ah,
yeah, 2 months. Actually,
ah,
again, like I told you, that I was facing some health issues, and I think when you go through many health issues, it affects your emotional health as well. So I believe
right.
I was not in that zone.
And
I was procrastinating. I knew I wanted to do work, but I was just not able to, move my body for
bounce
that.
back from
Yeah,
your
not able to bounce
health
back,
issues.
but thanks to Hanumanji. Hanumanji has been guiding me. He has been my angel, and I believe whatever I'm doing, it's just because, because of his blessings. So yes.
Great, great to know that you are again coming on the right track, because
Yeah,
I just checking that I messaged you that how is everything, because if I see that somewhere somebody is absent for so many days,
yeah,
then I start thinking, okay, so
yeah.
when I said I start thinking from here itself, I have a question directly without wasting any time. Let me ask the questions. So my very first question to you, Surbhi,
Hmm.
thinking, like we always say that there are four pillars: reading, writing, speaking, and what else? Mm,
Being writing,
LSRW,
listening,
listening,
and
listening.
speaking.
And now one more step, that is thinking. Thinking in the language which people want to learn. So, what
Hmm.
is the role of thinking and how it really helps the students? Because
Hmm.
usually it's a, we think in our native language, it's a, I mean, a normal or natural process. Now, whatever language we have been speaking for so long, usually we think in the same language, but
Hmm.
it is a process to train your brain to think in the
Hmm.
language which you want to learn. So here we are talking about the language English. So what's the role of thinking and how students can really implement that?
Hmm. First of all, ma'am, to do anything new or something that is pushing you out of your comfort zone, you need to put an effort. There is no excuse. And if learners are determined that I have to do it, I have to improve my English speaking skills, I have to do it, I must do it no matter what. First, have this determination in your mind within you.
Mhm.
Second, English is not any foreign language to us anymore. We can agree with that because we are surrounded with English language communication. You
Mhm.
see messages on your phone, you watch TV, you watch, OTT platform, you listen to audios, or when you go out in the markets, you read the signboards or
Mhm.
flex boards, right? Everything is written in English. So English has become our kind of, it's not even our second language anymore. People are easily speaking now. Third thing, thinking in English is really crucial. If you keep translating it from your mother tongue to English, that can work where you have time to speak with the other person. You think, let's say you are in a meeting and everybody is adding their inputs there, they're giving their ideas and opinions on something. Here you have time to think. You can translate, that's fine, for a short time. But for real conversation, like here we are having a conversation, I cannot afford to translate. I mean, I don't have even a second to do that. The moment I start thinking, abhi dekho, abhi, yes, ma'am. So, Mujika, I want to say that, see, can we do like that? We
No,
can't do like so.
it doesn't look
You,
natural. Hmm.
it doesn't look natural. Moreover, the other person don't have that much time. You will tell me, ki, nahi, Surbhi, we will connect later. I don't have time. And the
Right, right,
other has time to wait for that. And you just run out of time, and that moment is gone when you
right,
really want to communicate your idea.
right,
So,
right.
for that, I can say start thinking in chunks. Okay.
Hmm.
For example, right, I'm sitting right now, and let's say I'm a beginner, pre-beginner, I'm right. So even if I'm speaking in broken English, thinking in broken English, it's fine, but I'm just thinking. So first, I'll just speak out the words, name of the objects that I'm surrounded with. So this is my laptop, this is small table, AC, television, mirror table, clock. So start naming the words, first step. Second, relate the sentences or whatever is happening around, whatever you're doing, say that. So I can say, I'm sitting right now. I can see ma'am. I am talking to ma'am. Um, I am feeling good because I'm talking like this. It's
Right.
okay, nobody's judging you, right? So do this practice when you're alone, nobody's around you, because of course we don't want to look insane in front of others. So when
Right.
you're alone, do that. You're
Mhm.
cooking something, say, I'm cooking today, I'm making chapatis, now I'm rolling chapati. My kids are coming back from school, I am cooking for them. Just start speaking like that.
True.
And once you build this habit, that habit is built, now foundation is laid. Now move on to the next sentences. Because now you see, ma'am, when you want to, let's say when we want to lose weight or we want to build muscles, we go to gym and we work out, to build our biceps or triceps or whatever. We work on that. So
Right.
speaking is an activity. It's like building your muscle. You're training your mouth muscle and mind muscle. So you need to practice it every day. It should be your non-negotiable habit. When you're learners or any learner of any language learner, make this as a non-negotiable habit. Nobody can stop you there. You're just there. Also, other than this, when you think you're ready, please invest in your growth. I know even on my channel, I've said you can learn at your home without, spending money, but always ready to invest in your personal development. It's really crucial. Don't think about, okay, but today, there are so many options. We have AIs also. If people can't afford money, they think, yeah, I want to spend small amount. Please invest it, learn it from the right person who can guide you really well, because English language is a must known language. You just can't run away with it. I have mother, like I had these mothers in my group, my online group, and these mothers, they would tell me that they hesitate in going to PTM, from going to PTMs, because there they have to interact with parents in
Right.
English, they speak in English. And ma'am, how do I speak English? So I don't like going to PTM. I mean, they're doing it for the children. You have to go for your child. But even then, English is important there also. So it has become, we cannot deny this fact today. There are
Very true.
people who
Very true.
say कि, and there are, trainers of other languages कि English में क्या रखा है, English कर रखा है. But
Mhm.
do this is the need of an hour. You have to speak. You don't get promotions, you don't get a job until you know this language. So learn it. It's like our own Hindi language. Learn it, speak up. So yeah, this is my suggestion. Yeah.
Very well explained. Actually, thinking is something that you do not need your phone, you do not
Hmm.
need laptop, you do not need internet, you do
Yeah.
not need any teacher. You don't have to fear about making mistakes because you are thinking. And when you think, like whatever you don't get, that only you think. Okay. So once you start thinking, maybe as you already mentioned, whenever you are in the kitchen or you are doing your work, you are going to bring your child, you are going to drop your child, this
Yes.
process can continue in your mind. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Right.
maybe after a week or two, that becomes your habit, that everything, every thought comes in your mind in the same
In
language,
English.
in English. Okay. And when you lack certain words, certain sentences, then as you said, that AIs are there and they can check. For us, only teachers were there or parents were there. No AIs, nothing was there at that time. Okay. So this is productive thinking, works sometimes. But
Hmm.
what happens when thinking doesn't take place? Proper thinking doesn't take place. Then people start overthinking. Overthinking about maybe procrastination, that I'm not able to do the process which teachers have been telling, that think in English. It's not happening with me because one video I have uploaded on my channel, and she is a very good speaker, and she
Hmm.
said that, ma'am, I cannot think in English because I
Hmm.
speak Telugu and
Hmm.
only English. So I did not think in English. I started speaking and that worked for her. So again, different people, different
Yeah.
strategies, but thinking
Is
is
that
something.
ma'am, she picked English language through listening to other people,
Listening,
right?
listening, yes, active
Like
listening.
I started speaking for the first time in my grade 8. I
Hmm.
spoke in broken English, but I picked up this language through listening. I used to listen from my teachers, from my classmates. That's how I picked English language.
Right, right. And when
Mm.
we think, positive thinking I'm talking about, that increases or that creates a kind of productivity, I feel. If you have
Hmm.
already thought for a while, maybe 10 minutes, suppose I have to discuss with you and I haven't written anything. At least
Hmm.
I sat and I thought for 5 minutes. Today,
Hmm.
actually, what am I going to discuss with Surbhi? You have to think. If you are not going to carry a pen and paper, at least you
Yeah.
have to think something, some strategy you have to,
Yeah.
no, you have to make it in your mind that
And the
this is what I'm going
question.
to, certain
Yeah.
questions or one topic at least, that this is what I'm going to discuss, because this is our daily chores. Every day we have
Yeah.
to do the same, and in every video we can't discuss the same thing. So
Yeah.
somewhere
Right.
thinking is very important, and that sparks your creativity, I feel,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm, hmm.
isn't it?
True. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but now I want to discuss with you the other side of the thinking, that is overthinking. Overthinking. Sometimes people keep on thinking more than doing, more than bringing those things into action. They keep on
Yeah.
thinking about, like, maybe if I have to start my channel, I keep
Hmm.
on thinking, suppose, how can I do
Hmm.
it? Is it my cup of tea? I really want to do it. Shall I do it? I'll,
Hmm.
it takes maybe months and months. So, what
Hmm.
is overthinking and how we should stop it? Because I know that overthinking is not good for mental health, for physical
Yeah.
health, for good relationship, for many things. For many things, it
Hmm.
shows on your face. Face is the
Hmm.
index of mind. So if
Yeah.
you are overthinking, you cannot hide that. Your husband would read your face. Your children would read your face. Even
Hmm.
neighbors, they also start asking, आजकल आप बड़ी sad sad सी दिख रही हैं, क्या बात है? Isn't it? So what is overthinking and how can we actually overcome this? This has become
Ma'am,
very common these days.
thank you for asking me this question because I really wanted to share my current experience, but I didn't know how when to share. I wanted to, find the right time, but I believe this is the right time I can share it. So, ma'am, I want, like you told me, right? I have been disconnected with my work like for the past 2 months. I told you that.
Hmm.
So, one of the reasons was overthinking in my case. Whenever I wanted to get myself up, I would, I was taking help from AI, guide me, motivate me. I want to just get up. It would give me many ideas, but then again, I was thinking, and that AI also said, should be you are thinking too much. Just start doing it. But I was not able to do it. I would talk to my parents, about random things, but I would tell my mother also that, Mama, I know I have to do, but I'm not able to do it. So my mom also was saying it's fine, don't take stress. You just relax. But I knew from inside, I
Hmm.
have built something. It has taken long time to build my work, to show my work on my channel. I just cannot just sit back and relax. I can't do it. So I was procrastinating and overthinking. Now,
Hmm.
in this, I would say first step you do is like for English, ma'am, we say that create an environment around you, watch something in English, English movies, listen to English audios, read something. So for to overcome this negativity, or we can say procrastination, overthinking, now what helped me actually, this is really useful for the learners.
Hmm.
Very useful. I went one fine day, and I was scrolling on Instagram, doom scrolling on Instagram whole day. I was a mess. If
Hmm.
you had watched me here at home, you would say, Surbhi, what are you doing with your life? Get up. I was
Right.
doing this seriously. So what I did, ma'am, one day, so I opened, like I switched to YouTube videos, okay? And then I started searching summaries of self-help books, famous self-help books.
Right.
First, I searched that. So
Hmm.
I started listening to these help book summaries on YouTube. One of the things was, your attitude is important. Create brain. Again, they were talking about the brain mindset and all of that. But so after a few minutes, I started to feel bored. So then I came across Raj Shamani's podcast. So he was this person, the guest was talking, he was an expert in AI apps. So
Hmm.
I thought, let me hear that because, we all need to be efficient in using AI. So this will help me. I watched half of the podcast about AI and it was really helpful. They told about the apps. So I just further, I forwarded, I like kind of skipped the video and then reached out, then came to the ending point of the podcast. And there, that guy told that he was friends with Rashomani earlier. So that guest had been friends with Rashomani, the podcaster,
Okay.
when they were at their early stage of struggle, when these guys were thinking to start, when Rashamani had no name, he was just he was just thinking to build something of our own. So that guest said that, Raj, we all three four guys, we made a group, and we decided to upload our videos on Instagram,
Okay.
right? From now on, because content creation is coming up, it is a booming industry, so we will create some content every day, be it 60 seconds, 30 seconds, everything. And
Right.
then he said that, Raj, then you notice one, that guy, he stopped doing that after 3 4 days because he got tired, he was not getting the results. And I also looked at him, and I also felt the same, I also gave up. and, and then listen, ma'am, what he said. And that guest said, but Raj, you were the only one in that group who
Who
did
kept
not
going.
stop, who kept going. You were always showing up. He said, you were making boring videos, but you were doing it. And that's why today you are here. Ma'am, that conversation hit me so much that this is the reason that why today Raj Shamani, he has a name. Now he's bigger than Ranveer Alabadia, podcaster who just started podcasting.
Okay.
So from that small conversation, I felt so motivated. I was like, yeah, never give up attitude. Raj Shamani says that just have this never give up attitude, put blinders, just follow on your goal, nothing else. You should not get distracted. So one thing I learned that. Chalo, from that conversation, I felt motivated. I felt energized. That was a temporary fix, right? And then I started working on my content, my video. And then again, I was getting that lazy. So then again, I shared my problem with my mom, and my mom told, and my mother tells me every time that, Surbhi, whenever you don't find any solution, you put effort, but you don't find anything, just one time surrender to the Almighty. So I adore Lord Krishna. So she said, just surrender to him, talk to him, and he will guide you. So, my second point right now for all of you, it may sound different because we always talk about English learning and all of that. But, guys, I will say just surrender to, if you're facing any problem in your life, you're not able to come out of it, nobody is able to help you, guide you, please go to sit in front of Bhagwan, whomsoever you worship. You have your guru, you have your mentor, you have the almighty universe. Aajkal universe ki baatein ho rahi hain, talk to universe. Surrender. Ma'am, when I surrendered, I literally went in my temple. So I have a deity, Banke Bihari ji. So I talked to him. I talked to him, and when I surrendered, I told him I'm facing this issue. I am done. Please help me. I was literally like that. Please help me. I'm not able to get out of this. आपको मेरी problems पता है. Now you do something. And I don't know. Then वो just I lit the flame, Jyot, and then I have this Hanuman Chalisa, small booklet of Hanuman Chalisa. So I just took it out. I don't know what led me to
Do
read
that.
Hanuman Chalisa. I don't know. I just took it out and I chanted it for once. I read it, and I saw the instant shift within me. I don't know what happened with me. I started to feel motivated to work. From then on, it has been 2 weeks now, ma'am. From then on, I have been chanting Hanuman Chalisa twice a day, in the morning, in evening, and I believe whatever. And I told him that, whatever I am doing, na, thinking, doing, eating, going, meeting people, I am not doing it. It's you who are doing it. And literally, my life changed, because if you saw me, like I told you, if you saw me 2 weeks ago, I was a mess. And I haven't shared it on my channel. I'm sharing it with you, with your audience. So please make them understand. Please, guys, this may sound like different, but yes,
It's
spirituality connect.
it's
You communicate with so many people in a day, hundreds of people or tens of people, whatever. Communicate with the God also. If you surrender your problems, yourself to Him completely, completely, do not rely on anyone. that now I should talk to him, I should talk to her, he or she will guide me. I stopped relying on my parents also. I stopped relying on my husband also. I stopped relying on everyone. Now I am just relying on my Krishna and Hanumanji, and I'm doing whatever this happening. Again, I'll say this is happening because of him. I'm not doing anything. So please do that.
There is a bhajan, no? करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है. So this is true.
It,
That
and that is the power of surrender, ma'am. मुझे
yes,
पता ही नहीं था. We Indians, whenever we surrender, we do it very half-heartedly. We say now you are doing, but again when we are out of the temple, we are again thinking of people, thinking of, we are worrying about future. Now I don't worry about anything. I have a batch starting. I just have one enrollment, but I'm not worrying. I'm like, होता है होने
great.
दो, कर लेंगे.
Great, great,
So
great. This is
that's
how
something.
even I do. I start my day every day with the same note. Today I
हाँ.
started a new day. Now you guide me what I have to do the whole day.
I
Okay.
was not
And it
doing it.
happens, it
Hmm.
happens whatever way it goes. I never plan too much for anything. Like if video
Yeah.
is ready, fine. If video is not ready, that's also fine. Today I'm not going to upload. Why to worry about it? If I can do it, what is in my control, that I should certainly do it. If it is not happening due to any reasons, maybe unexpected guests, maybe health issues, maybe any reasons. Okay, God wants that. Maybe
But ma'am,
remember that Draupadi's incident, if you remember,
yeah,
when
of course.
Duryodhan was pulling her
She,
sari,
yeah,
and ever
she
since
has.
she was just trying to control everything, she was not being helped. And the
That is the
moment she
classic
started
example.
remembering Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna.
now you can only help me. And then
Hmm.
the miracle happened. So,
Yes.
this is the power of believing in someone wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly.
Even
And
if
ma'am,
you believe in your husband wholeheartedly, that also works in
no, ma'am.
any relation.
I am here to add one more thing. From this conversation, people may feel ki, okay, let's not put that effort. Almighty will see, या Krishna or Ramji will see. No, please, please put your effort, do your karma. Like
Right.
Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita, आप do your
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते.
karma, put your efforts wholeheartedly, 100%. But please detach yourself from the results. And also, like you said, ki rely on one person. Ma'am, I have seen this, in these 2 months. Something happened in my life, okay, and there was awakening. I have realized no one, no man, no woman, no person can be with you. All have limitation. Your parents have a limitation. No one can be there in your life but you. So just rely on yourself and connect with him along. Your journey will be easier. At least he is giving you strength to overcome that. That's what I believe in. That's what I have experienced, honestly.
Wonderful, wonderful sharing, Surbhi, which I sometimes feel, but I don't share. New generation, sometimes they don't understand the value of some of them. I again say some of them, not all of them. But somewhere, certain power we have to understand that some power is there who is guiding
Yeah.
you, who is letting you do whatever you are doing. And there are certain plans already made. You just have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
If you really surrender 100%, if you can, that is again a great challenge. We start thinking, I have the power, I can do it. But yes, you also see this. No, not like
Hmm.
that. I
Hmm.
am the puppet in your hands. Guide me.
Yes.
Guide me
Yes.
now. Yes, that works. Now, last question, Surbhi. With
Yeah.
all these two questions, thinking and overthinking.
Yeah.
Next question. If you have to choose out of two, one thing, out of two, one thing, I'm going to give you 2 points, very common points. If you have to choose one,
Uh,
logically, you have to tell me why. Okay? All right. It's very common. All of us want that. One is fame,
hmm.
prasiddhi, and
Hmm.
another one is money.
Money.
Money?
Definitely money.
Why? Why?
I
Money.
will be very clear on this, ma'am. I'll be brutally honest. People will think ki अरे she's talking about money. I don't know why do people have this concept. मतलब a person is rich, then that person is bad. No, guys, you have money with you. You have money in your pocket. People will automatically respect you. पैसा बोलता है. This is a fact. And now, having said that, especially for women, I want to say, you are like, ma'am, I remember my father's words. You know, when I did my master's in English literature, I finished that degree. I was tired of education. I was like, I don't want to study anymore, Papa. I'm done. And my bhai was also like that, ki, Papa, she's done. Let her do some work. Let her relax for some time. My father said, no, she will do B.Ed. No, she will do it. I said, Pa, why B.Ed? Now just leave it. So Papa said that, beta, today, okay, you are working in a university or a college, right? You come back in the evening. Let's say tomorrow you get married and you may not able to balance between your personal and professional life. Let's say you may not be able to handle your coming back in the evening and, you're not able to manage your household work or something like that. So B.Ed is really crucial for you. Just do it. And he says, no married whom you are married to. You're married to Tata's, Ambani's, Birla, or any rich man.
Mhm.
But I want that if any point of time my daughter, God forbid, is left alone, she should be able to earn bread for herself. Every daughter in the world. So with that vision, again, he enrolled me in the B.Ed. I was reluctant for this B.Ed degree, but I am so thankful to my father because after a few years now, B.Ed got like 2 years. At my time, it was just 1 year degree.
Mhm.
So after that, and that really helped me because there was a time after my marriage when I was working in a university, I used to get so tired by evening.
Mhm.
So I actually switched on to school jobs. Now, with that, I want to tell everyone that earning money is really crucial. When you have money in your pocket, you are able to do so many things. You are able to travel. You can buy happiness from money. You can literally buy happiness from money, and people respect you automatically because if you're making money, that means you're doing some work, you're showing some discipline, you're showing up for your work. So this shows, right? This shows your character to people. So do that, please. Make money. So money undoubtedly brings you fame, respect in the society. So money really important.
So straightforward, but
Yeah.
100% true.
Yeah.
Yes, it sounds maybe that she's quite blunt about it, that she wants,
Ma'am,
she's talking,
I'm very
but
honest.
I'm also very firm and categoric about it that money is something that can give you education, that can give you good health, that can give you name, fame, everything. But yes,
Hmm.
more than like everybody is not famous.
Hmm.
Who knew me before this YouTube? Now I can say that 14,000 subscribers, they all know me.
Yeah.
Before that,
Hmm.
only my school, my family, that's it. Nobody
Hmm.
else. So
Hmm.
how did it happen? Because I was earning, I had a confidence level that I can do anything. And when you are
Experience.
confident, money
Hmm.
brings confidence. This is very important. It
Very
keeps you
important.
going in any field. You can give it a try, doing anything. Yes.
Hmm.
So that's very important. Thank you so much, Surbhi, for sharing your insights, your wisdom with my audience. I even learned that sometimes what happens that all the thoughts which are there, it goes feeble with time, no, faded with time, I can say.
And you need a validation for your thoughts from someone. And
Yes.
I think I
And
have given
then
a validation.
yeah, so when somebody really speaks the same what you have
Yeah.
been thinking about, then you think that you are on a right track. Probably you are
Right.
also, yes. So that was
Yeah.
somewhere I felt the same. And wonderful session. I really enjoyed every bit of it, as usual, nothing special. So I need not to say many things actually, but yes, take care of your health.
Yes,
So that,
I am very content now. And I'm very energetic now, ma'am. And ma'am, I want to tell you one more thing. People think how to be happy, how to feel happy.
uh-huh.
There is nothing like word happiness. Happiness is very temporary. Right
Mhm.
now, we are talking, we are feeling very happy, we are feeling very energized. After this, again, we are back to our lives. It's not about happiness, it's about peace. It's about contentment. Once you are peaceful from within, from here, everything will fall at its place.
So true.
Like
So true.
2 weeks ago, I was so disorganized. I was in a mess. My mental health was going, I don't know where. But now, with Touchwood, I am at so peace. And whatever I'm speaking right now, it's just speaking from heart. I really
Don't
don't care
jinx
what
yourself.
people.
Let it go nicely. Okay. And thank
Yeah.
Banke Bihari ji, thank Hanuman ji that
Yeah.
he brought you back again and
Jai Hanuman.
you
Jai
bounced
Hanuman.
back and
Yes.
start doing it. And let's
Yes.
catch up again in future.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
with
Yes.
this,
Thank
with
you.
this,
Thank you so much for
let's
having
call
me.
it a day. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.